I need to get Bubba to do that.
It's no job like a blowjob.
Yeah, well, it's not my job.
It says there's interactions available on Twitch, by the way.
It says what?
Interactions available. I don't know what the interactions are for, though.
I've tried to play with it, but I don't see any.
I don't really know what can be done. Cool. By the way, your timing is always great. When you typed done, it was beautiful.
My timing is impeccable. So's theirs.
I'm just like, there's no job like a blowjob, and she's like, done.
Well done.
Look how small horror actually is, though.
Don't make fun of her breast size.
Bath time awaits, you know? I kind of miss Hatsuho's previous lines, though. When she says things like, I like taking a bath because I can pretend I'm a mermaid.
Well done.
Karga, are you even part of this conversation?
Karga's never part of the conversation. Why are you so emo about everything?
Like, you've been here the whole time, and you don't know.
He's so emo.
You're in the same house, even, and you weren't aware. Platypus.
What's going on?
Okay, so now we're gonna fight some bosses.
You're gonna fight a platypus?
Where were the spiders? I like how they stopped, like, cock-blocking me from secondary parties, because that was annoying. Is it selective hearing loss, or is it CRS?
CRS.
You don't remember what that means?
I actually have no idea.
CRS is can't remember shit.
Really? Fucking hate you.
Oh, if that's what guys gotta do to get a fuck around here. Then you have to fucking hate me. Oh, you spider. How dare you. I still think Spider's the most asinine of bosses. Because all they do is spinning attacks. All the time. But now I can jump over them. Like an actual Dragoon. It's a good time to charge. Oh, you spider. It was the little one, but I got it off.
You shouldn't be getting off insects or arthropods, pardon me.
Yeah, it's definitely an arthropod. You might even say that I'm the bane of arthropods.
Sounds like Witcher's work.
They just tried to use X Scissor on me. It's actually a Pokemon. By the way, X Scissor is like stupid powerful bug element move.
Are you talking in game or card wise?
In game.
It's alright.
It's like stupid strong for a bug move. And even if it's not a bug type and it has access to it, it does so much damage.
I mean, I liked it when I was using my Scyther.
Well, that's just themey. It's also kind of good on like a Ninjask. But like
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
It's so strong though. Like I know that Bug needs some good moves because it's generally a weaker type, but like it comes out of nowhere.
Bug to me feels like it's more about debuffing or causing beneficial effects to oneself.
Yeah, but like that's just a pure damage move.
Well, it's got to make up for its own iniquity somehow.
Like Bug Bite is a really low level move that's super strong too.
It's like you're starved for choice, but the choices you do have, most of them are pretty decent.
Merc Soul Crystal. But like Grubbin gets Bug Bite prettier, like below level 10, I think. And that's a pretty decent bug element move. The past couple generations, Bug's got a lot of good moves.
They got some pretty decent ones, yeah.
I think originally the only bug type move might have been String Shot. Can Butterfree learn Nightmare? Like, it gets Sleep Powder upon evolution, but I don't think it can learn Nightmare.
It'd be funny if it could.
Maybe it has to be an egg move. Oh, you can TM it? What TM is Nightmare? I know there's a TM for Dream Eater. I know there's one for Nightmare. Even though TMs have infinite uses now, I still never use them. Because back in my day, they were one-time use. It's like using an E-Tank in a Mega Man stage. It doesn't come back. Like, if I'm going to use a sleep-based Pokemon, it'd probably be a Gengar. Oh, he shoots ice now. What a swine. Like, Gengar with Hypnosis, Dream Eater, Curse, and Nightmare would be pretty good. What a brutal combo. Did you guys see that? Like, for the video games, I prefer Ghost, and every generation just gets better, because now Ghost crosses into basically every element except normal. But that would be amazing, a Ghost normal, just saying. And, like, when I think about it, I think Ghost normal might be the only one that isn't a combination, because I think Ghost actually does cross into everything else. Durf, can you think of anything, or anyone in chat even, can you think of a combo that isn't already done for Ghost? I think they're all covered.
Ghost Bug.
Shedinja,
Ghost Fairy.
Mimikyu.
Is Mimikyu Ghost Fairy?
Yep.
Ghost Normal.
That's the only one I think they haven't done. I can't think of. Well, I know there isn't one. That's why I can't think of it. But I think that's the only one they haven't done.
Ghost Rock.
They might not have done that one, but let me think. Yeah, I think the sarcophagus one is just Ghost. Yeah, Ghost Rock might be outstanding combo. So there's
Ghost
one.
Flying.
Yeah, Drifblim.
Ghost Dragon.
Giratina. They're all
Ghost
talking
Water.
Tenka. Yeah, Jillicent.
Ghost Toxic.
Ghost Poison. That's straight up the original Ghastly.
Was it Ghost Poison?
Yeah, that's why it was weak to Psychic. Otherwise, it would be like it's already pretty strong, but it'd be ridiculous if it was Mono Ghost.
Let me think here. Ghost Electric.
Rotom.
Was he Ghost?
Yeah. Although Rotom's second element changed depending on its form, so I still don't think there's a Ghost Rock from that though.
Ghost Ice.
Yep. Frostlass.
Ghost Metal.
Ghost Steel. Nothing comes to mind, but I'd have to double check that. Okay, Avalona.
Good night.
Well, she's just gonna get food, so she'll probably be back before I finish.
Okay.
I can't think of a Ghost Steel off the top of my head.
Ghost Psychic.
Hoopa.
Okay. I could buy that.
I did not see the newest quote. Like, I got home, and I immediately started setting up so I didn't see anything. Oh, I finally killed a fucking manhunter. Oh. That's like a quest from the very first fucking mission.
Really?
Lol, I just barbecued my cat on stream. Evelyn Fallis Creative.
What?
The quote of the day. I just barbecued my cat on stream.
Don't do that.
Anyway, so we're basically at one plausible combo that I don't think's been done, and one combo that may or may not have been done, but I need to double check.
Pretty much.
Because I'm not entirely convinced there's not a ghost steal off the top of my head.
Really?
She's having a panzerotti barbecue sauce and Prince is on her lap. I assume the sauce dripped onto the cat. Yep. Like an entire line of barbecue sauce. It was dripping. I assume he wasn't impressed after trying to lick it off.
Don't lick it off.
Crush it off.
You gonna tear it off.
I know there's a ghost ground. Go lurk. There's ghost fighting. Marshadow.
Marshadow is very recent, though.
It's still a thing. Like Hoop is recent too, but we already talked about that.
And we talked about Ghost Dragon already.
Yeah. Ghost Grass is like Trevenant or Gourgeist.
Ghost Bug?
That was the first one that you tried. That was Shedinja.
Hmm. We already did Ghost Water, right?
Yep. Like, Rock, I don't think they've done. Steel, I'm fairly confident they haven't done, but I need to double check. And, of course, Ghost Normal just hasn't been a thing.
Ghost Dark?
Sableye and Spiritomb.
Okay.
That's why they invented the fairy type, because those two were too powerful, because they actually had no weakness until fairy was invented. Because Dark's weak to fighting, but because they were ghosts, they were immune to fighting. And they're also immune to psychic, which is traditionally one of the powerful types, but it was just too strong, so I had to make a new type to specifically counter it.
We already went through Ghost Ice, right?
Yeah, Frostlass.
I actually don't know all the types off the top of my head, so.
Oh,
I actually can't think of any we haven't tried, so I don't know.
we might have gone through them all. Because I rattled off a couple as well, like ground.
And we decided Ghost Electric was Rotom, right?
Yeah. Which Rotom can also be ghost water on occasion in washing machine mode.
We also has Oven Mode.
Yeah, which is ghost fire, which is also Litwick evolution chain.
Litwick's awesome.
Chandelure is actually stupid strong. Especially if you get the one that gets healed by fire damage. Because not only is it immune to the damage, but also it's healed by it. Ghost Fire we didn't say, but we just covered now.
Yeah, I'm out of types, so I don't know. One of my favorite Pokemon lately has been Mantine.
Why?
Goes water flying.
Like, water flying isn't that unique of a combo. It's actually really bad.
I've done really well with it.
It takes such ridiculous damage from electricity.
I like that, and I like Empoleon a lot. Water Steel.
Empoleon's very strong. It's a really tough combination. It covers its weakness as well.
And then, what was the Toxin Dragon? I can't remember its name.
Um,
It started with a G, I think. But you know the
it,
Pokemon I'm talking about.
it's one that looks like a seahorse, right? But like a really nasty one.
It looks like a dragon.
Like I know, there's one that looks like there's one that looks like a seahorse, but like a real seahorse, not like a cartoon like Horsey, but like an actual one. I think it's called Skrelp. Isn't that Poison Dragon?
I know one of its
Like
pre-evolution forms might.
like I think its first form is Poison, and its evolved form is Poison Dragon. Anyway, it has poison moves. I think it's also Dragon. You bastard! Did you see it kill me in one hit like a dick?
Am I the one who thinks Mega, or not Mega, but Alohian Executor is freaking stupid?
It's a pretty interesting type combo, though.
Yeah, but its head's like fucking. It's like a living skyscraper.
Well, it's a palm tree. What do you want from it? You racist?
I think my favorite one out of the Alohian ones was Alohian Raichu.
I hate the look of it. That looks
Why? It's
stupid.
surfing on its tail.
Looks so stupid.
I don't think it looks stupid.
It's
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 stupid.
it's actually one of the stupidest ones. beaten
I
only
like that,
by Alolan Meowth as actual
and
speediest.
I like a Lolian Ninetales too.
It's alright.
Ice type
Oh, you
Ninetales.
fuck.
It's just a shame Ice type's not in a better state.
Ice might be the weakest type right now. I can't think of a whole lot it has going for it.
Maybe Bug might be weaker.
But no, we had the whole discussion about how Bug was in like this really amazing spot right now.
Is it?
It has all these super strong moves.
Does it really have a lot of super strong moves though, or is that just kind of like observation bias, where if you use Bug, you think it has a lot of super strong moves?
I don't use Bug though. I keep getting ganked by bugs.
Really?
So they come up with these ridiculous moves that I'm not expecting from a Bug type.
Like what?
So like Bug Bite, X Scissor. Um, there's one that you get as a gym TM that's really good that I can never remember the name of.
I know Bug Buzz is pretty good.
Yeah, Bug Buzz is good. But like,
Is Mega Horn a bug move, or what's Mega Horn?
I think Mega Horn is a bug move, but I also think only 2 Pokemon can learn it.
Yeah, but I know Mega Horn's stupid fucking powerful.
I think it has a recoil that lowers your stats, though.
Yeah, but it hits stupid hard.
It hits super hard once.
Kind of like Takedown or Double Edge.
No, those recoil and hit your HP. I think Mega Horn actually drops your stats. Like,
Really?
I think it's like a bug element superpower where it does a lot of damage but drops the stat that it uses. So it's like a one hit, and then you're fucked. I think it. I'd have to double check. It's been a while because basically only Heracross uses it. Like I think there's 2 Pokemon that can learn it, but basically Heracross uses it.
Mega Horn. Right now, there's several. Nidoking,
I didn't think Nidoking's horn was that big, but sure, it does have
Rhyhorn,
one.
Rhydon,
Okay, they have horn.
Rapidash.
Okay, that's a little bit ridiculous. Rapidash is a tiny horn.
Goldeen and Seeking.
I think they're stretching what counts as a horn at this point.
Heracross.
Yeah, naturally.
Rhyperior.
Hold on, Hatsuho's older than me right now.
What? Samurott.
Okay, so
Scolipede.
Samurott does. Does Scolipede even have a horn?
Yep. Sawsbuck.
You know what? I actually forgot that one existed.
Bofalant. Xerneas and Tapu Bulu.
Hmm.
And by breeding, so can Stantler and Absol.
I don't know if Absol's horn is all that conducive for actually attacking with, but it's there.
Prior to Generation 3, though, it was a signature move of Heracross.
This face, though. So peaceful.
Ah,
But oh,
so Ghost Steel does exist.
I figured it, like, it felt like it did. I couldn't remember what it was.
Hone Edge.
Right. I actually use it all the time. I was like, I feel like it does, but I can't remember what it is. It's like, oh, it's that Pokemon I use all the time.
And so does Ground Ghost.
I know, yeah,
Golett.
yeah, Golett. It was Rock Ghost that we weren't sure about.
No Rock Ghost, but Ground Ghost.
Yeah, because I knew that Golett and Golurk were ground.
Rock Ghost does not exist.
That's a little bit surprising, really. Number of rock types there are.
And Normal Ghost does not exist.
No, I don't think it ever will, because that would be too strong, I think. Because it would be a ghost type that's also immune to ghosts, which is one of its major weaknesses. We'll do this emergency mission, and then we'll do the last mission that's left, and that'll be it for Toukiden Kiwami.
And the only Dragon Ghost in existence is Giratina, by the way.
Yeah, which I said. I'm pretty sure everything else is covered.
I see fire, I see bug, I see dark, I see ice, I see electric, I see water, I see ground, I see steel. Psychic, grass, fighting fire,
Oh, it's a fucking spider.
dark, poison, flying, dragon, fairy, and ground.
And of course, Mono Ghost.
Yeah. So yeah. I think that's everything.
Yeah. So it's just missing Rock, basically, because I doubt they'll ever do Ghost normal. It'd be so strong.
Rock and normal, yeah, is what they're missing. Well, and of course, question mark ghost.
Well, yeah, but
I know.
no usable Pokemon is
I know.
question mark element. Although Curse is a question mark element attack.
Well, technically, there is one Pokemon that does have question mark.
There's no usable Pokemon that has question mark.
Yeah, there is. You know what it is?
Missing No is not usable.
Arceus.
Arceus is normal by default.
Yeah, but Arceus is multi-type.
Arceus is only multi-type due to its Pokemon power, though.
But it does have it.
Not really. Like, you'd have to have a question mark plate.
In the game data, one exists.
It's still not usable, because there's no question mark plate.
Hold up.
How did I miss?
Arceus would be the only one under that very special circumstance. And missing no would not count because it doesn't even have one.
But, like, it's still unobtainable and unusable.
Missing no only has 4 types.
Well, you have to level up for it to change into something that actually exists.
Wait a minute! Bird Ghost.
No, that's flying. That's just Drifblim.
Bird technically exists as a type, though.
Flying is bird type.
Okay, never mind.
Drifblim's pretty strong, too.
Drifloon is one of my favorites.
Like, Drifloon is definitely cuter, but Drifblim has a million HP, not actually, but it's so tanky, and Aftermath. Which, Aftermath plus tanky Pokemon equals garbage. Because if you kill it in one hit, you take so much damage back from Aftermath. It has another potential ability as well, but I think it's just Cursed Body or something. It's not as good.
Aww. I was reading to the lore for Mimikyu and I feel bad for it.
Well, it depends which lore, because the Sun and Moon Pokedex differ greatly in their explanation.
Mimikyu's disguise is modeled after Pikachu because of the popularity of Pikachu-styled merchandise. Thinking that its disguise would allow it to make friends with people.
Yeah, read the Moon version.
Oh, I know.
It's like, where's
I'm just
disguise
saying
so
it.
it literally doesn't murder things just by looking at them?
Yeah, pretty much.
Its true form is
Poor
supposed to be
Mimikyu.
so horrifying that things die just from looking at it.
It has a Z move called Let's Snuggle Forever.
That's when it lifts the cloth.
Well, it lifts the cloth and pulls it over the opposing Pokemon.
Well, yeah, you don't want the player to die from looking at it. Jesus Christ, you madman.
And then trashes the opposing Pokemon.
Yeah. So it turns out Mimikyu was just like a sock puppet over a dick. Who would have thought?
It's the upgraded version of the move Play Rough.
Play Rough is pretty strong.
Play Rough is a giant sexual innuendo.
Well, I think it exists because there's a move called Play Nice, but anyway.
You get what I'm saying, though, and I'm also not wrong.
Spider's gonna spin doctor me.
Spin Doctor. I need to take a piss. Be right back.
Piss doctor. Taking the piss, mate. So anyway, we still have one mission after this before we finish with Toukiden. I was hoping we'd get some cutscene interaction with that Mitama, but apparently not. Let me charge up an eruption, you spider. Swinder. Oh. Slop. Slope. Let's keep crashing down on it. He'll die one of these days. There we go. You'd think after all these, chapters, they'd realize that spiders don't do well against slayers. White eggshell. As opposed to what? Otherworldly deposit. I just robbed a bank. Jeez. Straw festoon. Thank God for second zero. A sin shard. Rank 9. How exciting. Alright, let's get pumped. So I'm pretty sure that after this chapter, it's literally just farming. And I think there might be a really final boss, which is just probably an alternate version of Metagonost. I doubt they'd introduce a new Oni. But if they do, and I happen to play it off camera, then I'll show it. We'll probably have to uninstall Toukiden for the next game, which makes it unlikely that I'll keep playing it in the near future. I'll come back to it eventually, probably just not right away. I so limited space on the PlayStation, it's disappointing. Once I get a computer and can have computer games, it'll free up so much more space on my PlayStation. Good thing we use protection after we get out with him. Let's do surrounds. Get that surround sound system.
Hello?
Hello! We're gonna fight a Jolix, if you don't mind. Yamato worked well last time. There's a possibility it might just make us fight an ultimate version of... Like, it might just make us fight an ultimate version of every boss. And if that's the case, then I won't go any further, but... we'll fight the Jolix. We picked up a gorgeous hood.
What in God's name is a Jolix?
It's the first belly monster. Spirit Call Metal. Otherworldly Deposit. Shit deposit. Oh, he gave me the slap right out of the sky. What a monster.
He gave you the cosmic bitch slap from heaven itself.
Pretty much.
Look at the size of my bitch slap.
It's so tall that I can't jump over its attacks.
It wants to show the size of its attack.
I think this is a monster that you have to be using dual daggers to climb, because the jump from the pole arm actually isn't tall enough.
Because you're bad.
No, it's just as high as it goes, can't be helped.
Still because you're bad.
It's because your dick went sour.
That'll never happen. You're just a cunt.
Some people call it that.
Yeah, well, I call you that. Deal with it.
I'll deal it like a deck of cards.
Yeah, you won't.
He just closed his ugly mouth, so let's hit him with a fountain.
Well, it's not a cunty fountain, you'll be okay.
Doesn't necessarily sound like a bad thing, really.
By the way, Burley,
What? What?
Dead Orbit won the faction rally.
How the Queen's tits did it win?
It did?
Well, I guess that's what happens when I don't play, so...
Ah, funny. You better pay them your 50k tribute.
Why? For their garbage weapon?
It's actually a really good shotgun. It's called the Basilisk. Smooth bore, rifle barrel, fluted barrel, extended mag, accurized rounds, and auto-loading holster with rapid fire frame.
Yeah, but I'm not going through a shotgun phase right now, so...
And it comes as a masterwork.
Like, I don't use Masterworks anyway, so...
It's still a good weapon. Prick.
Welcome back.
Well, how much longer is your stream gonna run?
Basically, it's gonna finish this fight, and that'll be it for Toukiden Kiwami.
How much is left in the fight?
About 75%.
75% of the fight left?
Well, that's about the HP ratio that he has left.
I gotta be into work tomorrow, so I may go ahead and piss off for the night.
Like, once you break all the body parts, the life goes down quicker.
I
But I'm just...
know, but
Yeah.
I had to get to bed.
Alright.
But I will catch you all tomorrow with whatever the hell you have planned for tomorrow, Burley. Oh wait, it's Final Fantasy. Never
It's
mind.
Final Fantasy. Alright, now fuck off, will you?
I keep forgetting you have the story of Deflower planned for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's the story of Deflower. It's Final Fantasy Deflower.
Deflower edition. Instead of Dissidia.
Deflower Final Fantasy. Duodecim.
There's a couple characters I wouldn't mind doing that too.
Yeah, they've already been beaten to it.
I doubt it. One of them I'm pretty sure hasn't.
Oh yeah, which one?
That would be probably Lightning. I doubt she's been.
I don't know, maybe Snow did her first and that's why she hates him for reals.
Funny.
Left her for her sister.
Oh God. I don't know. Pope wouldn't even make it in far enough in to do the job. So
I don't even think Hope has a penis. It's a micro penis.
It's a micro penis.
Hope has no hope. But,
The other one would be Lumina from Lightning Returns. And I'm damn sure she hasn't.
I haven't played it yet. I own all 3 games, but I haven't played 2 or 3 because I got them and then, everything happened here.
Imagine the appearance of Sarah, Lightning's sister, in gothic Lolita-style clothing with a sadistic-styled personality.
It seems like a
That's
Saturday
pretty
night.
much... Seems like a very fun Saturday night. Anyways, enough about that shit. I gotta go. I get to bed.
Fine, jeez. This guy's almost dead.
Yeah, I've stuck around long enough. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Bye, derp.
Night, everybody.
I didn't think I'd get hit by that. Also, do you notice how they couldn't revive me until I finished falling? 69 comments, by the way. Thank God he left, and then I immediately killed this thing. Alright. So that's pretty much it. Maybe there'll be a cutscene. Maybe they'll unlock some more missions, but we probably won't play any more Toukiden Kiwami on stream. Next time you see Toukiden, it'll probably be Toukiden 2. But this is the ultimate stages. They're just the same as they've always been, different drops. They're not even that much harder. Getting a lot of drops, though. So, we'll have a surprise next week. I already know what it's going to be, but you guys don't. Holy shit, look how many missions unlocked. Yeah, it's just farming bosses now. A Caterwaller, that is a new tier of an enemy we've already seen. Okay, so there's a few more tiers of enemies, but they look like reskins. So, I'm not too concerned about it. Nothing new popped up there. So yeah, we'll do one last lap of the village. Oh, I have to go talk to Kika. It's Kika's turn to get an interview. She wants to gamble with the Shrine Maiden. That was like a really awkward way of saying that she doesn't want to be an enemy. Kika, don't go into the darkness. There's Yakuza in there. It's almost a shame that we won't see the final newspaper on camera. But I gotta play something else. It's just repeat bosses now. There's nothing new going on. Like, technically it's been repeat bosses for a long time. We knew the medic boss was coming. That made everything better. Now we beat the Metagnost, and there's nothing else to do. You came during ladies only time. Mentor, I can't believe we're doing this! Oh, Durf, why did you leave? You missed the best part. I'm planning to play... Oh, it's a surprise. You have to find out next week. I don't want to spoil it. I'm going to put in the schedule, surprise. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, consider following me. If you watch this on YouTube, hit the like button, helps out, subscribe if you want to see more. And ring the notification bell to know when I post my stuff. And this is it for Toukiden Kiwami. But when we do return to Toukiden, it'll be Toukiden 2. But for now, I will leave everyone in suspense for next week. Bye now.